Hey there everyone, today I'm going to take you guys on a tour with me through this nursery that I had no idea even existed. And if you're going too fast, you're going to actually miss this location. This is in Tampa, and I consider one of the best kept secrets for tropical, exotic, and rare plants. So as we're coming in, you're just going to notice a whole bunch of different trees, bushes, fruit trees. They have succulents, they have bromeliads, they have orchids, philodendrons, you name it, they have it. And take a look. I mean, it's very, very spacious as well. I mean, it's so much bigger than what it looks like from the roadside. And I have to tell you, walking through here, I have seen some plants that I have never even seen before. Tropical and very exotic. Let's take a closer look and see exactly what they have, guys. And right here we have the flowering maple, or what is sometimes called the Japanese lantern, for their very interesting and peculiar shaped flowers. Look at that. Look at that nice veining on those petals and how they curl upwards like a cup. Very beautiful. Huge, variegated, very beautiful rubber tree right here. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, so healthy. Beautiful variegations on this. And can you believe that it is being sold for, take a look at that, guys, $29. It doesn't get any better than this. Take a look at this huge beauty right here. I don't even know what it is. It's some form of succulent, but look at that. Look at that texture and dimension on this one right here. Wow, how gorgeous. Look how huge. Oh man, this is really a nice focal piece right here. Gorgeous plant. Syngoniums and theriums right here. Just a gorgeous variety of tropical foliage, succulents, blooming, flowering, gardening plants. I mean, you name it, they got it. Look at these succulents right here. Just a wide assortment of them. And these are the prices right here on the succulents. Interesting little dish gardens too as well, making quite a wonderful display. And these right here, my friend, are some of the most adorable succulent plants I have ever seen on this planet Earth and beyond. So touchy-wutchy and fuzzy-wuzzy too. Being sold for, I believe, $6.99, and as you guys know, these are the rabbit ear cactuses. How fitting is the name, and how adorable are they? And take a look at this furry rascal right here. I think he's sleeping on the job there. Uh-oh. Here's a blooming vine. These are its berries. So many very beautiful and interesting plants. This is a vining shrub right there. Now, this is called the Hawaiian sunset, and boy, would I like to get a view of the actual flowers. I mean, this has to bloom if it's going to be called a Hawaiian sunset. But even without the blooms, look at those leaves. Very gorgeous, very interestingly textured, and not to mention very huge leaves as well. And how gorgeous is this donkey ear plant right here? Can you believe that this huge chocolate chip right here is only for $20? And I'm talking about huge, guys, okay? That's how big and beautiful this plant is. And you can even see the little babies coming forth right here. I believe in this section is more of your tropical plants and some succulents. Here you're seeing the Hoyas. So they do have Hoyas on display here. Look at those crinkle in those leaves. They have some staghorn ferns as well, potted up. Pothos in the back. Pitcher plant right here. Look at all those pitchers. Oh my goodness, look at that. How interesting. Some more varieties of pothos right here with very interesting textures and patterns and colors. A nice silver overlay on this one. Beautiful ivy plant right here. And take a look, guys, these Hoya carnosans right here are in beautiful bloom. Check that out. How gorgeous are they? Ooh, and more pothos. Variegated spider plant. And if you take a look back there, you're gonna see a variety of different mounting driftwood. Bird's nest fern, Dracaena. Nice size fiddle fig trees right here. Very nice size, I'd say about 4 feet tall. It's 29 buckaroonies. Beautiful bonsai trees. Here are some bromeliads in specific. A whole lot of cryptanthus. Look at that. Gorgeous, huge Dieffenbachias right here. Look at the gorgeous speckled leaves. And here's some more beautiful bromeliads. These ones are striped, and again, these are cryptanthus. How beautiful are they? And quite a variety and an assortment of these syngoniums right here. Take a look. How beautiful. $3.99 on the 4-inch pothos. Here they are. Not a bad price at all on this gorgeous variegated beauty. Of course, you guys know they did have the monsteras right here, and they are pretty huge. Can you see how huge they are? And these are $19.99 for 3 gallons. Unbelievable, guys. Here we have an assortment of philodendrons right here in 1-gallon pots, and they're being sold for $6.99. And this is an interesting beauty right here. Nice succulent. Look at the texture and the patterns on this one. Here are some succulents being sold in an assortment of different types within one pot. Variegated ginger plants. Oh, and how precious are these? Very beautiful rosetta formation right here. Oh, they're just so gorgeous. And look, they do have air plants here as well. A sea of beautiful Sanseverias right here, also known as the snake plant and also the mother-in-law tongue. And I do love this Oriental pagoda lantern statue right there. Very beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful rock fountains here on display. They have them throughout, so very decorative to put in your garden or your grow space. Look at all of these tremendous pots right here. How gorgeous. Many designs to choose from. And will you guys take a look at the size of these burly marks right here? This philodendron is being sold for $19.99 for a nice size 3-gallon pot. Look how gorgeous they are. Everywhere you walk, you will see a huge pot of mums. And for you orchid lovers, they do have orchids available here as well. This is a nice sized pot of oncidiums right here. And if you take a look, they are in spike as well. Beautiful oncidium type in bloom. How gorgeous is that? Here's some Maxillaria tenuifolia orchids right there, also known as the coconut orchid. Ground growing terrestrial orchids right here. This is known as the Nuns Orchid or the Nun's Cap orchid, and as you can see, they are in huge pots right there, being sold for $19.99. And here we have some 3-gallon pots of these bamboo orchids, and take a look at that. They are huge. Quite a nice spectacular size on these bamboo orchids. They are taller than I am, okay? So yeah, for $49.99, and these plants are taller than me. And they do have some Phalaenopsis. Oncidium sherry babies right here being sold for $25. Lots and lots of trees and also shrubbery and bushes, perfect for landscaping. And will you guys take a look at this? What a huge pot filled with what I believe are the peanut cactus. What an interesting display does this make. nice sized fishbone cactus right here, also known as the rickrack. Snake cactus, also known as the flamingo cactus. Nice way of winding up that trellis or stake. Hey, what? Did you wake up now? You in the mood to go back to work? And here are some more beautiful, lush tropical plants right here. And these are actually in 3-gallon pots. And take a look-see. $12.99 only. How huge, how lush, and how amazing, and very affordable. And you're gonna find a whole assortment of different types of hibiscus here as well. And how interesting is this? Wow, guys, I don't know if these are the blooms or the seeds, but whatever they are, they're so gorgeous, beautifully colored, and such interesting shape. Aw, beautiful tiny star-shaped blooms. And here are some huge epidendrums in 3-gallon pots, also along with their trellises so that they can climb up so comfortably. And these are only being sold for $19.99. The orange rabbit ear butterfly plant. Go figure, but let's take a close look at those interesting blooms and maybe that'll give us some idea. Do they look like orange rabbit ear butterflies? I never knew that orange ear butterflies even existed. I guess this would be the closest thing to it, right? This actually is some form of pine, but look the way it's growing. Look at it. It's actually cascading downwards and cascading down from its pot. So it's more of a trailing pine plant, whatever you want to call it, but it is very interesting. And look at these spiky Sanseverias right here in 3-gallon pots, and they're being sold for $12.99. Look at these beautiful vining shrubbery right here. Look at that. Look how gorgeous those blooms are. Wow. And here he is again. Man, oh man, does he have it made in the shade, or does he have it made in the shade? Dragon fruit cactus being sold. And if we take a look right here, if you guys want to see an example of how large these dragon fruit plants can get, take a look at that. And do you see the fruits right there? Right there, do you see that? Oh man, how delicious and how huge are they? I wish I could climb up that pole and just take some. And look at these 3-gallon pots, $9.99. Oh my goodness, such great deals, guys. And these are the Song of India plants right here. Just so much to look at, guys. And pardon the noise, we're kind of right by the street, so you are going to hear traffic noises here. Look at this plant right here. This is known as the coral plant because of the blooms that it gives. Quite a nice coral shape and also color of coral as well. But if you take a look at these leaves, how gorgeous and lacy are they? Just quite an interesting shape to these gorgeous leaves. This actually stands, I would say, at about 9 feet, almost 10 feet tall. But what's so gorgeous about these are the variegated speckled and spotted leaves that this hibiscus tree or shrub has. Look at the colors, look at the speckling, the marbleizing effect, and also those wonderful variegations. How beautiful is that? And the price on this Maho hibiscus tree is only $149. Such a great and beautiful deal on such a great and beautiful shrub. Wow, to this wonderful splash of color right here on these gorgeous Crotons. This one has nice, beautiful white blooms, but you better be careful when you're taking a look at these blooms because look at that. This is one spiky tree. And these are the trumpet flowers. Nice sized plumerias being sold here as well. What a beautiful ornamental shrub. Look at that. And can you believe, as exotic and tropical as that plant is, it is only for $9.99 for the 3-gallon containers. And these are your very beautiful variegated hibiscus leaves. Look at that. And here are the beautiful blooms. And what a beautiful display they make together with the variegation and that very bright, bold red right there. And the Birds of Paradise are being sold for $6.99 for 1 gallon, and for the 3-gallon pots, they're being sold at $14.99. Just walking through here, I feel as if I'm walking through the Garden of Eden here. It's just so beautiful and just so tropical and lush here. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I showed you this in one of my other tours as the snail plant, or the snail vining flowering plant. And take a look. Here's one that is in bloom. And I just really wanted to show you just how unusual the flowers are, especially when they open up. Just quite a very awkward, yet still very beautiful shape. And here they're calling it by a different name. There's the name, the corkscrew, and also being sold for $59 on these very gorgeous and very unique flowering vines. Very interesting shaped leaves right here. This is the Pakistani mulberry bush right here, or tree, because it's really, really big, but very beautiful and interesting in its shape. Look at that. Mango for $59. Huge trumpet trees being sold for $49. I want to give you a definite close-up of the blooms, because it is unbelievable what rich and very intense and very dramatic color is in this blossom right here. That is indeed a true royal blue right there. So gorgeous, so intense. Here's another very interesting plant. Look at the flowers, look at the bract and how the flowers come off of that. How interesting. Ornamental pineapples right here. And this shrub right here has a very, very interesting name, along with a very interesting shape of foliage that it has. Look at those leaves. How gorgeous are the markings and the stripings and the veining on this. And extreme color contrast on here as well, with the nice green and also a very high yellow in there. This is actually known as the tiger claw, and I'm telling you, the name is fitting for this plant because this is so spectacular and very standout. And look guys, these are some huge money trees right here, and for a 3-gallon pot of these, it's only $29.99 guys. And as you guys know, it takes money to make money. So yes indeed, I need to pick one up. These plants are so dramatic in the color of their leaves. So dark and extreme are they. I mean, they appear to be black. These are actually called the Black Magic Thai plants. And this plant right here is actually being sold for $19.99 for the 3 gallons, $29.99 for the 7 gallons. So you guys can imagine how huge. I'm going to try to stand back so you guys can see just how huge these plants are. One fabulous deal on such an amazing plant as this. I do not believe that you can get this deal anywhere else. I'm just saying. So when I tell you that this is the best kept secret here in Tampa, I mean it guys. And if you'll take a look at these beauties right here, this is the Malaysian orchid plant. Look how vibrant that pink and that purple is together. And look at the leaves as well, and what a wonderful display they make together. Quite a phenomenal plant. And this plant is actually pretty huge. I would say standing at about 3, almost 4 feet tall, and is actually being sold, let's take a look-see right here, for $29.99. Look at this guys, look at that. Just so many unusual plants right here. And look at this very hairy, very furry fern right here. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I do know that this is a type of fern that grows somewhat and much like a tree. This will branch out and extend forward and will kind of emulate how a palm tree would look. So what a gorgeous fern and very interesting texture. You guys know I am a touchy-feely gal, so anything that I will love to touch and feel on, I absolutely enjoy and can appreciate. You got all of these rat tail cactuses right here, and let's take a look. Ooh, I almost tripped. I'm so flabbergasted with these plants, I can't even keep an eye on where I'm going. Look at this right here. Oh my gosh, what an amazing plant this is. I don't exactly know what this is. I do believe it's some form of Rhipsalis, and this is just so beautiful. He did say that this blooms white flowers as well. Spectacular specimen of a cactus plant right here. I cannot believe how many twirly and loop-de-loops and swirlies that you will find within the shape of this cactus right here. Do you guys see it? I mean, this is just such a visual piece that is so much fun to look at. And can you believe that this right here, this humunga dunga wonga of a cactus, is being sold for a mere $99. That is incredible. A masterpiece of a cactus, I've got to tell you, is so well worth it, and actually worth so much more. And these right here, I do believe, are the pencil plants. These are the succulent, and look at that. That is no longer a plant. That is a huge tree. Really ridiculous, guys, how amazing these plants are thriving and just growing so gigantic. And just walking through here, guys, I don't even want to go home. I want to stay. Don't make me go home, Jody. And as you guys have seen, I have had such a blast here at this nursery. I mean, it really drives me wild when I'm capable of seeing so many different plants, so many variations and diversities and types of plants, even plants that I have never ever seen before. And that's what I love so much, is the beautifulness, the exoticness, the tropicalness, and even the rarity of some of these plants that I was able to encounter today. And if you guys want to see some rare, very unusual, and very exotic plants, I would recommend that you guys go ahead and check them out as well, as that is what you are going to find. And I can guarantee you, you will not be able to walk away empty-handed, especially with the prices that they have. And I will definitely be back. You guys stay tuned for more, as I will show you my haul that I got today. Bye-bye for now, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll check you guys out on my next adventure. Bye-bye for now. Mwah!